Hi, it's T.O.T. Carlson here, and if you know me, you know I love rock and roll, and I love rock and roll biopics. That's why I was very happy to see that one of my favorite rock biopics was finally getting a long overdue Blu-ray release in a special edition treatment with plenty of bonus features. The movie I'm talking about is Anvil, the story of Anvil. First released in 2008, this biopic from director Sasha Gervasi took the world by storm and became critically acclaimed, even by a lot of people who weren't exactly rock and metal fans. I'm going to unbox this release, share my opinions of the movie, talk about picture quality, some of the bonus features, and let you know if I recommend picking this up or not. Nice cover art on the slipcover there with guitarist, vocalist Steve Lips Kudlow and drummer Rob Reiner. And of course, we've got a quote right there on the bottom. At 14, they made a pact to rock forever. 50 years later, they still mean it. There's the spine text. On the back, we have critic quotes, summary of the film, special features, legalese, credits. And underneath, we actually have reversible artwork. The normal artwork is the same as the front cover with Lips naked, but this reversible art has him clothed and it has the two of them in a different pose. There's the spine text, and back cover, pretty much the same thing. Inside here, we actually get a mini poster, which looks very nice, featuring the same art that's on the slipcover. I'm probably going to have to find a place to put this. Maybe when I redo my background, maybe even put it back here. We then have the feature film on a Blu-ray disc. And we have a second disc of bonus features. And here's a look at the reversible art under where the discs go. Top of the package has a critic quote from Peter Maiden of Rolling Stone. Outrageous, the year's great rock movie. And the summary of the movie is as follows. At 14, two Toronto schoolmates, Steve Lips Kudlow and Rob Reiner, made a pact to rock together forever. They meant it. Forming the band Anvil in 1982, the duo released one of the heaviest albums of all time, Metal on Metal, influencing some of the biggest names in rock, including Metallica, Slayer, and Anthrax. But while those bands went on to sell millions of albums and achieve international fame, Anvil's career took a different path, straight to obscurity, until now. Director Sasha Gervasi brings us Anvil, the story of Anvil, a brilliant, achingly hilarious, and surprisingly touching documentary about Anvil's last-ditch quest for fame and fortune. He joins the band members, now in their 50s, as they perform all over the world, record a new album, and struggle to make ends meet, providing an intimate, insightful look into the band members' ever-supportive, yet long-suffering families. Anvil, the story of Anvil, is also a tale of survival and the passion and drive it takes to follow your dream year after year after year. And there's also an excerpt here stating that the film is newly remastered in 2022 for enhanced color and remixed 5.1 surround audio. I have to say, this is a spectacular movie and easily one of the best rock docs I've ever seen. If you've ever seen the movie This Is Spinal Tap, which of course is entirely fictional, this is largely the real-life version of that. You have two guys who've been friends forever, and they wanted to rock the world, and they keep doing it no matter how short they fall. I mean, Lips is seen in the film literally working at a catering and food delivery company just to make ends meet. And the fact that these guys still keep trying to push for their musical dream no matter how many times they come up short, it's truly remarkable. There's plenty of scenes where the two guys absolutely love each other, but there's also scenes where they lash out at each other, and plenty of other scenes where they encounter pretty much every hurdle known to man, including canceled flights, full trains, not being paid by promoters, and of course, the bickering between the twosome as they struggle to record and put out a new album. Well, new for when the film came out anyway. And I like that this movie, it's certainly humorous, but it never feels like a joke or a parody. It certainly feels authentic, like these guys truly believe in what they're doing. There's also interviews from a handful of other people who are influenced by the band, including the likes of Lars Ulrich from Metallica, who shows up early in the movie. There's also the occasional bit of archival footage that shows up in the movie, although most of the movie is actually newly shot footage for when the movie came out. There's some archival footage used, but it's mostly the band in sort of a Where Are They Now format, showing how they're trying to do what they're doing and the means they're going about it by. Despite that, this actually works very well as a film, and I'm happy to finally actually own a physical copy of it. I think there was an older DVD released in America, but I'm not sure that there was ever an American release of the film on Blu-ray disc, although I do believe there was a foreign one. So how does this release of Anvil, the story of Anvil, measure up? Now, understandably, the scenes of archival footage aren't going to look as good as the rest of the film because they're in varying conditions, and in some cases were shot on videotape rather than film. It does claim that the color and everything was remastered for this new release. I don't own any older release of the film, so I can't do a comparison. It's not the kind of movie that was ever shot to be demo material for your TV or anything like that, but this is certainly an adequate and decent looking presentation of this material, and I can't imagine it looking a whole lot better than it does here. Now, as for bonus features, there are a ton of them on here, including extended interviews, audio commentary tracks, video commentary tracks, and even a new Q&A that was done for a screening of the film that was done last year. So I'm happy to see that they went all out with this release. I mean, you can just look at the back here and see how long that special features section is. As big a fan of the movie as I am, I haven't watched all this stuff yet, although I fully intend to, being a fan of the band. At the end of the day, it's a highly recommended package for any fan of the band or any fan of music biopics and the like. Even if you're not a music fan, you might love this movie just because of how dedicated its subjects are toward achieving their dream, no matter how unrealistic and far away it may be. Are you a fan of Anvil? What do you think of Anvil, the story of Anvil? Is this one of your favorite rock docs? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content, 'cause I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.